Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's spiritual insights and guidance for Monday the 27th of August through to Sunday the 3rd of September 2018. So I'm still here in Calgary at my sister's house in Canada, and we are on the final days of packing up her house. So the last few days have been filling boxes. Today has been filling boxes, and I've taken a quick break to come and deliver this all to you. I trust very much when I receive the guidance from Spirit, from my higher self, my angels and my guides, as to when the right moment is to actually get on and record your messages for the week. And so I was very much inspired to do that today. And what really came to mind for me today was so many are struggling with anxiety, and I know I talk about this a lot. It's something that's very personal to myself. I've definitely struggled with anxiety for the majority of my life, and that's why I'm so passionate about meditation and really trusting and surrendering to a higher power in order to not so much overcome the duality of the ego mind, but really to give us some peace of mind. Because, when we're in that moment of anxiety, the mental mind creates so many incredible stories of the worst case scenarios that really generates a lot of fear within you. But it puts its case forward so incredibly well that it's difficult to not be sucked into the belief of what the anxiety is trying to make you believe. And an illness is a very good example. You could start off with one thing that perhaps has happened to you, and then that your fear then and the anxiety then will snowball into you giving yourself a self-diagnosis of what you believe intensely to be true, only to discover that when you actually go and seek medical advice, that what you were convinced of is actually, it wasn't the case, or it isn't true. And so this is just one example of what anxiety does. And so I'm so blessed and so grateful at this time in my life that I have such an incredibly large toolbox that I can access. So these are some of the things that when I'm finding my mental mind taking over and I can feel myself being drawn, and you'll know that this is happening to you because you'll feel the heart race, and you'll feel the fear, and your mind goes into overdrive, and you'll know this when it's happening. And so it's about firstly identifying that you're in the grip of anxiety, and just bringing some awareness to it and going, okay, I'm being mentally crazy right now. And this is what it feels like. It feels like you're going insane when anxiety is really taking over. It's like the logical mind is, your intuition or your heart is trying to let you know that it's not, that everything's okay. But you can't relate to that logically because the mental mind has gone into crazy mode, creating all of these dramas that you believe to be true. And so these are some tools that I use. Sorry, it's really warm up here. I've come up to my niece's bedroom because it's the only room in the house. It's not full of boxes right now. And so these are some of the tools that I use. Is I will firstly acknowledge and just go, okay, I'm just, all right, my mental mind is rampaging right now, okay. The next thing that I do is I will count my breath. So I'll breathe in, and I count for 4. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in the moment of anxiety, let's acknowledge that you'll be shallow breathing. You're not giving your breath to your body. You're feeding the fear. I love this example. I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry to do that to you. But it's an example of fear, is really when we don't feed breath to the fear, it gets out of control. So finding a way to come back to your breath is really powerful in helping with anxiety. The next thing, so I have a couple, is the peace begins with me, peace begins with me, peace begins with me. That's a way to distract the mental mind and bring yourself back into the present moment. Another of my tools that I have is to feel my feet on the floor. Feel my the soles of my feet either in my shoes or against the floor. I look out externally, because if you think about it, anxiety is happening all in your head. It's all in this space, and it's an inward journey. You can't see anything outside of yourself. So it's about, what can I see? Okay, I can see the trees, I can see the wall, I can see the window. And this is a way to really help you with your anxiety. Listening, what can I hear? And again, I am being repetitive in this, but this is what the mental mind needs in order to be able to go towards those tools that I'm giving to you, that you now have within your toolbox. It needs that repetition of going to the toolbox, going to the toolbox, going to the toolbox. I'll try this tool, I'll try this technique, I'll try this one. And in doing that, you're decreasing the time that you are actually spending in those moments of anxiousness and anxiety and stress and overwhelm. Another one that I go to is I really just go straight into thank you, because you can't think of anything else, right? You really can't. So my go-to, I have two, is I am enough. I am enough, because if you think about it, when you're in that anxiousness state of anxiety, the mental mind is turning on itself and becoming very negative, and it's really doing the negative self-talk about yourself and everybody around you. So just go straight into I am enough. I am enough. And the other is thank you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a bit difficult to be thinking about the worst case scenario of the end of your demise, because this is what the mental mind does in moments of anxiety. It has, oh my God, some of the things that my mind does, it creates all of these horrendous science, it's almost horror movie worthy of what the mental mind will create when you're in those moments of anxiety. And I guess too, recognizing that, you're safe. You're safe where you are. The universe loves you. The universe, the energy, this is not empty space. Quantum physics has proven time and time again that this is not empty space. There is an intelligence, a force of the universe that is in this space, that's holding everything together. And that force is love. And it's, they're supporting us in all that we do. And sometimes when it's really difficult to get out of it, sometimes what I've had to do is I've had to completely surrender and say, you know what, universe, angels, whoever you want to call it, whoever you want to speak to, God, Jesus, Mother Earth, the divine goddess, I actually say, I don't have the resources right now to move through this. Please help me. Thank you, universe, for wrapping your arms around me and holding me through this, keeping me safe, so that I know, and so that you can know, that everything is going to be okay and you will survive this moment. Sometimes we need to break it down into moments. Let's just get through the next half an hour. Let's just get through the next hour. Let's just get through the next day. Break it down into moments that you can actually cope with. All right. So for Monday, I hope that serves you well. For Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I am really feeling that the energy is becoming a lot lighter. I am really feeling that the energies of the universe there is a stillness and a peacefulness that is arising from within the chaos that appears to be presenting itself in the world at large at this time. And beneath that, there is a deep sense of everything is righting itself. Everything is actually falling into place in perfect divine order. That many of us, many of you who are light workers are beginning to awaken and beginning to recognize your own power and your own strengths within yourself. You're recognizing that you are valuable and you do have something important to share with those around you, and that just may be an experience that you've had or learnings that you're learning. Perhaps you're taking the teachings from these videos and sharing them with other people. That's fabulous, and it's a way to implement those teachings into your subconscious even further by sharing them with others. By retelling what you're learning, you're strengthening that within you. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the beautiful Archangel Orion, or Orion, however you want to say it, manifesting miracles. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. What I'm really feeling with the energy of Archangel Orion at this time, and he's very cosmic and he's very opening into the gateways of the cosmos. And what that means is that he's really connected to the energy of all that is. But there's a deep sense of trust that he has, that he brings, that anything that you ask for is yours immediately. Anything that you have been asking for up until now, it's almost as if you haven't quite allowed yourself to get out of the way. And the message that's coming through is you're beginning to trust in the energy of the universe so much more, recently, more so than before. And in trusting that everything is happening in the way that it should be, and that what you are asking for is actually, it's the worthiness. You've embraced the worthiness that you do deserve to have all that you ask for. And in that, you're actually empowering yourself. And in that, you are bringing yourself closer to all that it is that you have asked for. The moment that we ask for anything, the moment that we have the imagination, the moment that we create the thought of something that you want to have in your life, the universe has already in that moment created the answer, the solution, the manifestation of what it is that you're wanting to have. Your job then is to raise your vibration high enough so that you're actually in the receiving mode of being a vibrational match to what it is that you're asking for. Is this classic law of attraction. And so what you're being asked to do this week is to recognize the small miracles in your daily life. Perhaps it's the faces of your children, the love of your partner, the roof over your head, the food on your table, the fact that you have a job, that you have a car, that you have a home. These are all miraculous things that you've actually created and manifested already in your life. And they are already proof to you that you have the ability and the power within you to manifest all that you're wanting. The message also is to be mindful and to be aware of how powerful a manifester you are. Acknowledge and accept that you have the power within you to create your life. So how do you choose to do that? Do you choose to do that from a place of fear or from a place of love? A place of gratitude, a place of joy, a place of blessings. So really calling on Orion. Thank you, Orion, for clearing my energy field, my auric field, and my mind from the fear-based negative thoughts that have followed me at times, and allowing your insight and your cosmic knowledge to enter into my heart space so that I can fully connect into the trusting energy of the universe to know fully and to embrace fully all the power that I am and the light that I am, and so it is. So for Thursday and Friday, Inner Power, Divine Father. I love this card. So symbolic, hugely symbolic. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. And again, this is all to do with law of attraction. This is a perfect follow-on from Archangel Orion. It really is about embracing and connecting into your own inner power, coming to your heart space, recognizing and trusting that the energy of the universe flows through you. And so just take a moment now and just really place your hand on your heart and just take a few breaths into your heart space. So following your breath all the way into your heart and following your breath all the way out of your body. And as you breathe in, visualize and imagine that you are breathing in the powerful force of the universe into your heart space. And this power represents all of the love, the joy, the magic and the miraculous of the universe and the cosmos and the galaxies, the stars, the planets, Mother Earth, all of that beautiful, loving, creative energy, all that is good in this universe is flowing into your heart from your breath. And as you breathe out, releasing all that does not serve you, your fears, your worries, your limiting beliefs, breathe them out now. Breathing in all of the good of the universe and allowing that energy, perhaps visualizing it as a color if you like, as you're breathing that in, seeing that fill your whole body. The power of the universe is flowing into your cells, your arms, your legs, your chest, your belly, your back, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet, your head, your shoulders, your arms, your forearms, your hands. Your whole body, inside and out, is radiating the energy of the universe that is your power, that is rightfully yours, that is already within you. And your heart center, the power source of your energy, rises to meet the energy of the universe as the two become one. Feeling the connection to the divine flowing through you and around you. This is your birthright. This is who you truly are. And you have access to it at any time, whenever you need it. Perhaps even introduce that into your daily spiritual practice so that you're connecting to that daily. Saturday and Sunday. The Myriam sacred vision, I love this. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So the Myriam are the light beings who connect us to assist us. And I love the symbol of the chalice well here. It actually has a particular name. I think it's high. I can't remember it right now. But what it symbolizes is this is the earth, this is the divine, and this is where ideally we would like to be in this center, so that we are a perfect balance of embracing our own physical form and our humanity while still being connected to the angelic, being connected to the divine, being connected to spirit. And so the Myriam are here to guide us, to provide us with that support in showing us the way, in lighting the way, in bringing to us those that are here on this earth plane, in perhaps their friends, perhaps their spiritual teachers, but there is the right people are brought to us at the right time to help us at each step of our journey. And so the Myriam are beautiful beings of light who are like a bridge between this world and the next world, who can and will assist you in connecting to all that is spiritual and divine, to help you to tap deeply, more deeply into your own intuition, to help you to experience your loved ones in spirit, to help you to experience connecting to your guardian angels in the angelic realm. And they are there for you from the moment that you actually ask for their assistance. So it's thank you, divine Myriam, helpers and assisters of the goddess and the God force of this universe. Thank you for shining your light of divinity on my path and bringing into my experience at this time the right people, places, and life events that I am seeking at this time to raise my spiritual awareness, my spiritual insight, my spiritual knowing, and my spiritual growth, and so it is. So, as always, beautiful, beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. I'm sweating up a storm because I'm actually upstairs. It's a two-story house. They all are here in Canada. I love the houses here actually, but they're so close together. I can't believe how close together they are. So as always, thank you for sharing in my journey with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lending your light and your love to the work that I do. I'm so very blessed and grateful to each and every one of you. I hope that you have a blessed week. Please, as always, be kind and gentle with yourself because you are worthy. You are, the expression of the divine. But you're also here having your human experience, and some days it's good, and some days it's totally shit, and some days we have no idea what we're doing. But know that in any given moment you are supported. You never walk this journey alone. Namaste, blessed be, so much love to you all. Thank you. Take care. Bye.